Hey, down in front.
All right. Yeah, that's exactly the face of,
Y'all got me out here
yeah.
watching a fucking Transformers movie. Yeah. Good lord, bro. This is a mixed bag for me because, visually, Transformers looked good.
Yeah,
There was some,
for the most part.
yeah, like the voice acting in it was pretty good. I'll give it that. Pete Davidson didn't really bother me that much. I
No.
think first 5 minutes, really, I was like, ugh, and then it just kind of bleeded into the background, and I was like, okay.
Yeah, it was some of like the opening comedy, I guess, where I was just like,
Yeah, it
oh,
was a
this
little
is
off.
what we're gonna do, man. But yeah,
Well-
like you said, it kind of settled into itself and weaned off a little bit.
After
A little bit.
that shit like stopped, and it was just like him being Mirage, I was like, I'm cool with this. This is fine.
Yeah.
Like his voice is fine for it.
I agree.
Yeah, didn't have a problem with that. Optimus looking good, baby.
There's just
Stone's about to be at the garage.
oh, all right, there you go.
No problem. So Optimus looks really good. Optimus Primal looks really good. Cheetor, Rhinox looks really good. We saw all of those dudes in the trailer.
Yeah,
And I'm trying to think. I don't know. I mean, like, so typically in these films, for me, the biggest complaint for me is the humans. And
right. Well, that you biasly want just a straight Transformers
movie.
and
Yeah.
I understand that.
Yeah.
I see also from studio perspective where it's like, yeah, we need a human element for our audience to relate to. I get that,
Right.
but well, out of the two humans, one I was mostly on board with.
Yeah,
Mostly.
I like the main character, Noah.
Yeah.
In this movie, so before, in every Transformers movie, every single time the Transformers are fighting and they cut to a frame of the humans, ooh, 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 and that's what the humans are doing.
Right.
And they're not doing anything. And in this movie, they innovated enough to make the humans do things, or one human do things that weren't typical for me, and I liked that.
Oh, yes.
I thought
Yeah,
that
yeah.
was cool. So
Did you tell him coming?
I don't know. He's just posting in chat like, just talk about it when you get in here, bro.
Yeah.
But yeah, so in the movie, the Transformers were Transformers and transforming.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, they were doing your typical Transformer things, being more than meets the eye type things.
Yeah.
I don't really have a complaint about the Transformers other than like some of my dudes like didn't talk at all.
Right.
They're
My only thing, like, and this is just because it's not a Michael Bay Transformers.
Right.
The transforming, I liked Michael Bay's more because it looked more mechanical to me. I don't know. There was too much
Yeah.
smooth movement.
That's fair.
For me, it wasn't bad. I just prefer the other ones because it looked just, like I said, more clunky, more actual like parts
like
made, not
their
just
whole body
more-
would like move. Like
and they did, but they did. They had Optimus coming out, whatever. But it was just the way it was done was too smooth for me. But
that's fair.
again, it's not like a knock on like I didn't like this movie because of it.
No,
That's
no.
just like
It's
a
just
point
like
where
a
I'm like I
nitpicky.
prefer the other transforming method or just the animation.
Right.
timing, I guess, or whatever it is. I don't know. Like, it just looked too glossy.
Yeah, I mean,
Some things in the face too. Like, again, not that it looked bad, but like Optimus talking or whatever, the mouth moving.
I don't really have a problem.
I didn't.
with
Like
that.
I said, I didn't have a problem with it. I liked previous.
Oh yeah, like previous
More.
iterations
Correct,
of it. Yeah,
correct.
I can.
But
I
it
can
didn't look
understand
bad
that.
by any means.
Yeah, no. You know, there's again, I don't know. Transformers. The thing is that they have characters that I liked, and then there was characters that I just hated. And I was like, this person sucks. And it's not the
From the
actress
yeah, it's
or
not the
anything
actress.
like that. I think the actress did the best that she could with what she was given. The character was written
Terrible.
so bad. It was I know how to do everything type of character. And like nothing is explained to me, but I just know how to do it. And
And I'm an intern. I get coffee.
yeah, and to me, I don't like that type of stuff, dude. Another negative for me is a bait and switch. This movie bait and Whoa.
What?
Stream's down. Whoa, and we're back.
Okay. I was
was
gonna
weird.
say I don't know what you're talking about. It's
I don't know. Like,
Hey!
turned off. Hey,
We back.
But yeah, so either way, you know, a positive for me was, you know, the fight scenes between the Transformers when they are fighting
Mhm.
felt very cool. There was a lot of really cool sequences in there that I did like.
Yeah.
You know, they do one scene that's a fight scene where there are, you know, humans going, but I did like the ending fight scene. Just combat wise,
Mhm.
I'm starting to see this reoccurring thing though in the movies as of late. And when I say that, I mean like maybe the last like 6 months,
Mhm.
where it's like there'll be like a big battle, and it's just like in a desolate wasteland in the middle of nowhere, and it doesn't exist in like
We got yeah.
anywhere.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it's just like, what about this looks cool to you guys? Like, I don't understand. Like, so,
Easier to
but that's
CGI and all that.
my,
No buildings. Don't need
and
them
like people, you know, people are about to be like, you nitpicking or whatever. But like, I'm just like, that's why I'm saying like, just make a Transformers movie with no humans and put them on a planet
yeah.
that's different from Earth
Right.
and go crazy. You don't need to do a Mad Max Desolate Wasteland in Utah or something like, you know what I'm saying? Like it just feels like there's some scenes in where they are in the movie where I was just like, huh? Like where are they? Like, and it's like, oh, we're, you know,
They're
and I
away
don't-
from everybody.
yeah, right.
Just-
yeah.
we
Well,
can't-
and then
yeah.
and then there's scenes in the movie where, you know, they're not away from everybody. And if it's like if I took the blind out from behind me and looked out the window, I'd be like, "Holy shit, there's a big robot."
Well, that's it. Yeah. There is a location where things are happening. I'm like, where are all the people?
yeah, like how come nobody's saying anything?
Not even like just
Ring
like
the bell. Hello, there's massive robots on over here.
Oh God! What the hell?
What?
Ooh! What the hell was that? Was that your keys? Jeez!
We got
Oh my God!
What up? What up?
Yeah, I did it yesterday.
I remember you talking about it.
Yeah, I did it. I done did it. We here. Oh my God! Please don't
yeah.
scare me half to death.
Yeah, dude, I just got him. Got him.
I'm sorry, Dad.
You're good.
No, his keys just dropped, and I looked, and like you weren't there. So I'm like, "What is making the noise?" Whew. Always.
I can't hear Stone.
No, because it's not here.
There it is.
There it is.
Hey.
Yeah.
Yeah, there it is.
All right, we good.
I'm fucking here.
Oh, good. No problem. Yeah. So, I mean, there was before. I don't want to talk about like spoilers or anything yet.
Not yet. We're
For
not in it.
me, this Transformers movie probably better than 3.
Yeah.
Transformers 3
Mm.
and everything that came afterwards for me.
Agreed.
I probably watched Transformers 1, Transformers 2, and then this one, and then I would watch the rest of them. If I had to like rank them by ones I enjoyed, I'd say this is probably a good third film.
Yeah. Especially with the
Yeah, it's definitely not as good as
Mark
one.
Wahlberg
but
shits.
Yeah, all those.
not as
I don't mind 3. I don't mind 3.
3 is
Which one
Until
was
the
bad,
end.
Which one was
dude.
that? What
The
was
Dark of the Moon.
What was 2?
2 was Rise of the Fallen.
I
Yeah.
thought 2 was
2 is the one with all the pyramids.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
And then
Where
3 is the
Sector
one where they
7, he
destroyed
was
one of the
getting
primes and made him an
psyched.
absolute villain. And
Yeah.
that's
Yeah,
the
okay.
stupidest thing I've
Yep.
ever heard in
Yeah.
my entire life. so.
Oh.
And it's also the one where there's like a hot ass girl and she's like, "Surprise, bitch! I'm a Decepticon."
Do you-
It's
do you
like,
remember
that's
that-
just stupid.
Do you remember that she was actually a PacSun model?
No, I don't.
Yeah. Yes, she was.
That's dumb as shit.
As we were while we were working there.
I don't doubt it.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
I thought it was funny.
Yeah.
Thinking
nah,
about, thinking
Moving
back
on
it now.
up.
Decepticon.
Decepticon.
Surprise.
Decepticon.
Sam Witwicky, give me that gawk. Yeah, for real. With her fucking razor teeth. Yeah, so would definitely
said
watch this one
Decepticon.
over that. Would definitely watch this one over that.
Yeah.
Hands down. And then the Mark Wahlberg ones, it's like, holy moly, dude, what are we doing? Yeah,
I
terrible.
don't even know why they even decided to make this.
Yeah, I'd probably put this one third, Dark of the Moon after that, then Bumblebee, the
Yeah.
standalone.
I keep forgetting
then,
about
That.
just Bumblebee.
Yeah.
yeah, and then the the ones after that. They literally like
The ones
shit
that are
turd
big
1
yikes.
and shit
Just-
turd 2. Like, yeah. So but yeah, I mean there another positive thing that I want to talk about the movie just real quick that I don't think we like really touched on. Oh, we did kind of was just like I'm glad that they chose a way to innovate humans that wasn't the typical
Human. Human.
human.
Yeah.
Human. Yeah.
Singular.
Human.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah.
But
so-
yes, yeah. How they were implemented.
yeah, was different and innovative, and I'll give the movie that. I like that. The music was on point.
Yeah.
The music, it started with Wu-Tang. You had me.
I was gonna say you partially had an issue at the beginning seeing trailers and be like, why did you use this fucking song?
Those
Well,
cuts of that song.
Yes.
I'm glad that
Right,
that was
right.
just trailer fodder. though.
Ra-da-da-da-da.
Yeah, like
If you
I'm,
don't know.
I'm glad that wasn't anywhere in the film.
I was gonna say at the same time, as soon as that song was implemented in that scene, you were like, okay.
yeah.
You
yeah,
also,
yeah.
as soon as you learn about main character, main homie, driving Mirage, you're like, this dude's actually fucking dope.
Yeah. Yeah.
We
yeah.
are cool with it. I mean,
I was on board
Yeah,
with it
me
for sure.
too.
Personally,
Me
I
too.
was as well.
And I wish they would have replaced intern character with Twizzler guy.
Yes.
And we'll get more into that with spoilers.
That's
Yeah.
why I ate Twizzlers for.
Yeah, it's like I'm feeling very
Yeah, right.
Transformers, dude. I was like, yeah, let's go. So yeah, let's get into final verdicts
Okay.
of the movie, and then we'll go into a little bit of spoilers, and then we'll move right along.
Gotcha.
In comparison to all the other Transformers movies, I'm giving this one a 7.
Okay.
Okay.
Cool.
Because
Fair.
I could watch this one again. I could not tell you the last time I watched the atrocities.
Yeah.
of
No,
Transformers.
fair.
That's a fair point.
I mean, just for me, it was okay movie. I'm giving
Yeah.
it a 6. Like, it wasn't mind blowing. Transformers movie for me. It's okay. It, you know.
It didn't have the excessive explosions.
No,
That
it
were,
didn't. It
for me, that were strategically placed.
yeah.
Thank
I mean,
you.
I agree with
Thank you.
that.
Right.
Yeah, it's just I'm not super invested into Transformers, and
Nor am I.
it's got a rewatchability. I can put it on or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Mark Wahlberg ones, I guess I would if I was gonna laugh at them.
Yeah.
You know,
I was gonna say, I looked at it.
just watching clips of the Bud, spraying all over his face, warm Bud Light. Yeah, fine. Haha. This one, yeah, I could put it on and have it go. You know,
Yeah.
whatever.
Warm Bud Light.
For me,
Yes.
I originally when I watched the film, I was gonna go with a 5 as an
Okay.
average watch. But after a couple days of digesting like the movie itself and just thinking about just different things that they did in the film, and just my overall watching experience, I really was enjoying myself more than I thought I was going to in this film, and it really did surprise me. So I am gonna go with a 6 as well. I think it's above average.
You think the ending influences that at all?
Yeah. Oh,
Okay.
yeah. But the other thing that influences that is like I touched on it twice, but the way that they innovate the human in the battle,
Singular.
is
Yikes.
is cool to me, and
It's cool.
it's just different, and I liked what I saw while it was happening. Like I there are things that, and we'll talk about it in spoilers, that we can nitpick about it. But the fact that it happened, I was like, never seen that before.
Right.
Props to you for trying something new.
Yeah.
And there were a lot of things about the Transformer scenes that I really did enjoy. And I think that, like, you know, if I had it my way, I'd probably
Headed
had
my way.
had more of flesh out those scenes with the Transformers. I wanted more of that.
I know.
But at the same time, like we've talked about plenty of times in Transformer movies, that's not going to happen. It's got to be a balance of the humans and the non-Transformer, and the Transformers.
Non-Transformers.
But yeah, so I'm going to go with the 6. I think it was above average movie, and it's, you know, a good Transformers movie. I think it's a step in the right direction, and I think that the ending, for me personally, the ending made me go, I wonder what they're gonna do next.
Yeah.
I'm interested to see what happens. So you might have roped me back in. I don't know. We'll see.
Better than the previous two.
Yeah.
Yes,
So-
100%.
100%.
Hands down,
Yeah.
hands
Love
down.
the new direction.
So yeah, you know,
We'll
whoever I forget what the director's name is. My bad, but good job. I think Steven Spielberg was involved as well as an exec. So pretty much just the bank.
yeah, right.
Daddy money bags.
Money bags.
But at the
Not
same
bay bags,
time, you know, again, the people who were behind the movie, good job. I think it's a step in the right direction. Let's keep it going in that direction. Let's really
Properly.
Let's
Yes.
roll.
let's make it
Roll out.
let's make it crazier than it really is. Like let's get wild in the next one. I'm trying to see wild shit.
Yeah, well,
So-
we'll
Trying to
see.
see some innovations with the humans and do it correctly.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, and I think they're on their way.
I think so too.
So.
All right. So spoiler warning.
Spoilers.
We're gonna talk spoilers.
Spoiler time.
Yeah.
Get out now if you know what to spoil.
Or
Never fucked a Wii U, dude.
we're talking spoilers now, so just to give everybody another fair warning, if you are watching on YouTube or anything,
If you're a
fast forward through this segment
you're a big
until
Transformers
this
fan.
You'll see the next transition.
the
Yeah.
overlay goes away. Just, you know, fast forward if you haven't seen the movie, or go watch the movie and
Yeah,
then
and then come back.
and you
See,
know,
let us know what you
Definitely
think.
report back.
yeah.
Definitely.
So let's talk some spoilers.
All right, sir.
So how did you guys feel about how they depicted? That's not a word.
Decapitated.
Decapitated.
Depicted.
Hold up.
Depicted.
How do you guys feel like
Words are us.
how they yeah nice
Depictated.
nice How do you guys feel about how they showed Optimus Prime? Like, he's not like the same Optimus Prime
No.
that we got.
I like the old
introduced to.
school looking. Just
Yeah.
as final form, quote unquote. Besides the wings and the trailer, this is pre-trailer, pre-Arsenal, as his 18-wheeler trailer.
Mm-hmm.
So the old school 18-wheeler, fifth wheel fronts look awesome to me. So him being that, I was a fan.
Gotcha.
I was definitely a fan. He wasn't. Well, yes, he might have been a little bit more square than usual.
a little boxy.
Yes, but that's also because
Yeah.
those trucks, I guess, in 1993 were that's exactly how they were made.
Fair.
So I was cool with it.
I'm more so talking about his character.
Right.
Like,
Still
he's
Optimus.
kind of a piece of shit.
Yeah.
He was very weary.
I
Weary
mean-
of right
I mean,
involving.
he's not like,
We gotta get out of
same
here,
with Ricky
dude.
Transformers
He's not-
Optimus Prime,
No.
where he's like, we gotta save the
Well, he's
humans.
done-
He's like,
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
over
He's
this
done-
shit.
he's
Somebody
done
else
with
is
it.
doing that, and that's Optimus Primal.
Yeah. I mean,
So
Optimus
he's-
Prime has just been doing it for 7 years
Yeah,
on
it's
the
like,
planet.
I'm
He's over it. He
done.
wants to go home.
And
Well, I was gonna say at the same time, this is before Sam Witwicky.
No, it's
No,
not.
it's not.
No.
yeah, I think.
They literally, no. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that this is
Well,
after that.
no.
Or
Can't
no,
be. It is.
fuck.
You're right. Yeah. Stone was right. I was gonna
Yeah,
say.
yeah,
it's-
no, because he's talking about Haley Steinfeld.
Yeah.
My bad.
Yeah.
My bad. I'm fucking up.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah,
I don't
yeah.
think he's
90,
that.
94, 93.
He's
whatever.
not that far along yet,
Right.
so he
Well.
doesn't give two fucks
Yeah, he just wants to get
about
out.
the humans. He wants to go home.
Yeah.
He
There
hasn't
hasn't even
had
been
that
the
connection yet.
Megatron
Right.
attack and all this.
Right.
That hasn't occurred yet. He's
Yeah.
just like, I just gotta get out of here.
Just
dude.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
dude, just get me home, bro.
Get me home.
Yeah.
Exactly. So like he hasn't built that, I guess, character yet. To be honest,
Yeah.
I liked that he
I-
was a piece of shit.
I
It
trust me.
felt
Me
more
too.
like a
Me too.
leader to me.
Yeah. He had a mission and he was
it's
going
a,
to
let's get
accomplish
this-
said mission.
Let's get this done. It does not matter what happens. We're
Yeah.
going home. Fuck these people.
And in
Yeah.
context, it works.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I liked seeing him being a little bit more like brutal when
I was
it
gonna
came
say,
to like
don't get me wrong. I agree
decision-making.
with you 100%.
Yeah. I'm trying to think.
It's hard. Thinking's hard.
No, I
My
want
brain hurts.
I'm trying to talk about more like good things that I saw and not like trail off too much. But
At the same time, I like how they did not just like idolize B yet, but
yeah,
they also made the mention of Bumblebee being friends with the humans, because the Bumblebee
Because,
movie,
yeah, right.
obviously was definitely before this one.
I know.
Yeah, yeah,
One
Yes.
treated you well once.
yeah, and he's
Right.
like, you got to stop going to the drive-in theater.
Right. Yes.
Right.
He's trying to completely get him away from the fact that a human is his friend, and technically protected him. I mean, I guess
Yeah.
one dude got shot with a whole bunch of fucking taser guns for him. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Come
Peter
on, man.
Dinklage as Scourge.
Bro, Scourge was badass.
Didn't.
So
mind.
Scourge was badass up until the end for me.
Yeah.
I thought, I don't know.
Third
I thought-
act fatigue of Scourge. or
Well,
just-
yeah. I mean, like it's hard when you pair him up against like Unicron, like because Unicron is in this, and like Unicron is basically like Galactus of Transformers. He eats planets, like
He's bigger
consumes.
than 10 planets. dude.
Yeah, he's just massive, and
His mouth is the size of Earth.
I just it's
You know.
like
It's coming
I
on
don't
in like
know.
Ezra Miller.
I just felt like there, like with Scourge in general, like it felt like he was like OP up until like he just wasn't.
Till he didn't need to be.
Yeah, exactly. And I liked Peter Dinklage as the voice actor as
Yeah,
Scourge. Like
that's what I
I
said,
thought it
didn't
was
mind it one
completely
bit.
fine. I just think there are some things, like maybe if Unicron just wasn't part of the movie until the end,
Yeah.
where it was like
Like a
They-
reveal.
but they-
to-
I mean,
yeah,
but
of
they
like who
needed-
he was serving.
They needed Unicron though to be reinforcing because Scourge technically couldn't be like hurt
Yeah, but-
because part of Unicron's soul lived in Scourge.
I
So
just,
like if they just mentioned it a little bit, just mentioned it, how he is so reinforced without introducing Unicron,
Yeah.
without showing him.
Well, you're right. So if
That
you could
would've
say
been-
like I'm
that
trying to
would've been a
get this
little
for my
better.
master, or like I'm puppeted
Well,
by my whatever, and not
Yeah.
like do the whole dark side.
yeah, well,
show
well, yeah.
why he can't be
Well, that's
really
what I'm saying is
hurt-ish.
like if they would have just showed, like it was like Scourge and the two homies,
minions.
verse all of the Maximals and all of the Autobots, and it's just literally a toe-to-toe battle with all of them. And at the when they get rid of Scourge. At the very end credit scene, that's when you see a portal open and Unicron's like, "I'm coming," or like something.
in.
Yeah, and
Motherfucker's hungry, dude.
And but the whole movie could have been more of like I
That's
don't know.
well.
just-
That's also where I didn't like at the end battle, where it was like, all right, here's just CGI army, go.
yeah. Well, and like every time that they used little scorpion bots, I was like, Scourge, you can literally do this. You could do this yourself. Like,
Yeah.
one tap these fools. Like, what are you talking about? Go and like, why are you so
Getting at that
lazy?
fool.
Like, and so, but again, like every time I said that while we were watching the movie, everybody's like, well, they got to do that because the humans sending them in the human. I'm like, yeah, but it's fucking it. If Scourge would have just been like, come here, and like trying to like get through the ground, like picking up the ground, like trying to get to them and stuff, that would have made more of sense to me than
That would have looked sick too.
like then like spider bots
Send-
go and
You're
like,
smaller.
hunt
Go
them
in this
down.
little tunnel.
Right.
Yeah,
That
like,
this
I
tunnel
mean,
has
just-
only been made for these little doggy bots things.
And humans.
that was
and human. Well, yeah.
that was
It's
one of
human
the
size, but
things
the whole-
that they did that was cool with like the first Transformers with I forget what his name is, but the police
Sam
vehicle
Witwicky.
that's chasing Sam when he's going in the building and shit, and he's like, "Where are you?" And he's
Digging
just
around.
like, digging around in the building because it's like it's a building. They don't give a shit.
Yeah,
They're big
it's
ass
just- you could
robots.
be
Just
smashing
beat the
through. It's
building.
a
and,
vent
yeah.
thing. It's
And there was so many times where Scourge would like do like an arm cannon thing and blow something up, and I'd be like,
could have just
why can't you just blow up the human who has the
It's part of my
key?
ship, bro. I'm not gonna mess up my own
Yeah,
ship.
it's just like things like that where I'm just
We
like,
need this vent.
I hate stuff like that, dude. Like I don't know, but it's like again, I'm nitpicking. Whatever.
I've seen these symbols before.
Yeah. We got to talk about the intern. The intern really sucked. Hated her character. Everything
Actress?
was just given to her.
Did it well.
I
yeah.
got off board as soon as like when she walked in with the coffee. Not like that whole part was fine, and then
Coffees.
as soon as like,
Coffees, plural.
hey, intern, I need your help deciphering this.
Yeah.
Look at
Hey,
the police are
you-
here.
You
and-
do all the work. I'm gonna take credit for it.
And she just is like the best
A puppet.
at analyzing ancient
except
artifacts and stuff.
except when she takes that artifact and puts it in a little scanner thing, and it's like it's crumbling away.
Yeah.
Hey, didn't see that happening.
Why
At
did
all.
it crumble away?
Uh,
I don't know. I'm just
you-
trying to scan it into my 3D software. Like
Printer.
Whatever.
that somehow
3D printer.
activated.
Well, it's okay,
don't-
guys, because as she apparently just inherently knows how to operate ancient robot technology that's
She said she's seen the
Alien.
symbols before.
yeah, dude. She,
Listen, I feel the same
wrote
way
them down
about
in the page.
Mirage's Iron Man suit. My man knows how
Yeah.
to just do
Yeah.
that.
Well, is that
Is that
The-
him or is that
yeah.
Mirage
That's
controlling?
not
is it
Mirage.
it's not.
It can't be.
I don't. Well, they see that's the thing is like
I know to put my arm up, and my
If-
arm transforms to a gun.
yeah,
Is
if
Mirage
they-
linked to my?
Neuralink, bro.
But
Elon was in
see,
on it.
the thing is like they should have just introduced Pete Damon Jarvis at that point. He should have because it.
Pete David Jars.
David
I'm
Jarvis.
dead
I like
ass.
that,
I'm
dude. I
dead
like
ass.
that. That's
because
funny.
I even said that to like you in the Discord
Right.
afterwards. I'm like, bro, like they're in the. They also reveal in the movie that they're going towards G.I. Joe and Transformers universe, like they're linked. So
Linking, yes.
in G.I. Joe, you already know that they're gonna have Pete Davidson Jarvis, where he's gonna boot up and it's gonna be like, "Hey, buddy, it's been a while.
Yeah.
I've been offline for a minute." Like,
You
and-
click the power button, you go wham 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 wham.
well, but it's
Gawk,
but that's
gawk,
what I'm saying.
gawk,
If they, wow, hey, buddy, it's Skeet. But yeah, that if they would have just introduced that in this movie, and it would have like transformed on him, and he'd be like, "Bro, I'm not doing this," and Mirage, what are you doing? He goes, "I'm just gonna take the reins for a minute, hey buddy, and like show you what to
Almost
do."
like a Blue Beetle aspect.
Well, yeah,
exactly,
but
exactly.
that would have made sense, and honestly,
That would've been
I
sick.
would have liked it.
Well,
I would have been like, okay,
Right, but
like
but
if
also,
you're gonna go Iron Man, store brand Iron Man, lean into it and do the Jarvis shit.
the
agree.
spark needs to transfer.
Yeah,
That is life for them, right?
yeah.
You have to regenerate the spark if they die to bring them back.
I guess.
That's why the
Energon!
the Energon brought B back to life
on that
Right.
rock.
when he dies again. Spoiler.
well, we're in spoil. Yeah,
Don't
just,
call it
you know
a
what I mean?
comeback.
Like,
That scene was cool though.
If it was
The
Mirage,
sequence was cool.
if it was actually
Yeah.
Mirage, it would have. I believe what they should have done if they didn't was transfer his spark with the suit.
yeah, they should have showed that.
Yeah. And if that's what it
Well,
is,
yeah.
that should have been showed. Even a 2-second, like his power source, his fucking life source
Yeah,
Go
just like
with-
going into the suit
with
and
the suit.
powering it up and
Yeah.
stuff. That would have made more sense to me too. Because yeah, you're right. I mean, like Yo literally is like, "Don't worry, Optimus. Blue grapple gun. I'm flying
Yeah,
now.
It's
Yeah,
like grapple gun.
yeah, like I mean, it's crazy. I mean, he just knows what to do, and
Exactly.
it's like, yeah. So I get that. I'm
He was
with
in
that
the army.
energy.
He knows what to do.
No.
Yeah, all right.
You don't have
they're
correct.
controlling
you
the-
don't have exosuits like that in the army.
Yeah,
No.
dude.
Well, he might have seen some symbols sometime,
Oh yeah,
and
true.
then
Christ.
Yeah.
whatever. So,
My man ate some Twizzlers and was ready to fucking go.
Another thing I want to talk about is how Optimus goes, "Hey guys, don't worry, I got this. I'm gonna sacrifice myself
That sounds like
and
Optimus.
and blow myself up so that way Unicron can't come here and blow this planet
And
up."
you guys have a chance to go home.
Yup, and everybody's like, "Your sacrifice won't be forgotten, dude. Hell yeah."
Yeah,
And
you
he
got
goes up, and he pushes the button, and it goes boom, and he falls on the bridge, and he goes, "Ow! Can you guys get me up?" Like,
a windshield wiper, bro.
yeah, bro. And then they just get him up, and he just survives.
He's cool. He's well.
I really hated that.
The bait and switch shit in this movie is fucking lame.
I really hated that
We're gonna kill
Dude
Bumblebee
in-
and then bring him back immediately.
dude in Mirage suit just grabs a 25-foot fucking robot
Oh yeah, I know. and
against
yeah.
against gravity. Hey, don't worry, brother.
You couldn't
I-
hold on, but I got you.
I gotcha. Yeah, like
Made no
wait
sense.
a minute.
Well, he had the gravity
what?
boots from Guardians, and so
Yeah,
that-
yeah.
I
Fucking crossover
Didn't-
coming soon.
yeah, didn't make sense.
Well, he can't. He just to give the scene justice, he can't do it himself. I forget who steps in, but I think it,
It
might
was
be
Optimus Primal.
Yeah, Primal comes in and is like, "Don't
Yeah.
worry,
Yeah.
brother, I got you."
I also
he-
got you
He held on to him for a good
long enough.
for long enough. Right.
It was
yes.
like, yeah, it was like a good 12, 15 seconds
Yeah.
of him like, "Ah!" like the Tobey
He's,
Maguire.
I was about to
right.
say,
train.
he's holding the fucking boat together, bro.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, so the thing is like I love the innovation of the humans being involved in the Transformer combat.
Yeah.
It was cool to see him go up against Scourge and stuff. But there are just things that were like unwarranted, like things like that, where it's like, how does he know how to do that? Like, and just
You know what?
Yeah.
What would have been really easy for Scourge? Really easy. This intern idiot, I'm gonna call her,
Yeah.
is beep 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 on a little fucking
playing,
console that you don't even know is a touchscreen.
It's just
I'm
playing
sorry, wait.
Simon on the computer.
It's a hologram touchscreen.
Sure.
My man is a transformer. My man's arm can transform to a
yeah,
gun.
just blaster.
She could have died so fast.
Yeah.
And guess what? Everything
Done.
gets shut down. Easy.
Why didn't you send the dogs
Easy
after
mode.
her?
Right. Yeah. It's
Well, they sent the dogs after
Boom.
two of them.
Yeah.
And
blaster.
like, wait a minute. You mean to tell me these little spider fucks can't just like stab him in the leg? You
No.
guys can't run anymore.
No. They're too fast for him. What? So wait.
I think.
Humans.
I think just
More
at
than
the,
meets the legs.
I think at the end of the day, I think at the end of the day, first act is pretty good.
Yeah.
Second act is pretty decent too. I think the third act really is just a mess at the end.
Dude, I watched a review of non-spoiler review, and they're like, dude, the end fight was so good. I'm like, okay, I'll give it a shot. And then when we got to the end fight, I was like, I think you guys lied.
Well, I mean, like
It
there was some
It
elements.
has its redeeming qualities.
But
They also said it was really good, and I did not see a really good final boss fight.
Yeah, no, I mean me either. I mean they just kind of they Ultron Scourge. They make it. He even looks like Ultron when he gets his mask knocked
Leave
off.
the mask on.
But yeah, I mean they just kind of like one tap him when he's not meant to be badass anymore.
I'm just kind of looking.
But you know, again, there are things in the movie that are really cool too. I like the Bumblebee sequence, jumping out the plane, shooting both arm cannons and everything, and
back.
yeah, and the music choices were really good.
yeah.
I just hope that in the next sequence of movies we get G.I. Joes fighting with Transformers.
Next to him.
That would make. That's almost as good to me as just making a Transformers movie. Because it's like
They're
there
not
aren't any
useless.
humans that are gonna be going, whoa, no! Like it's gonna
They're gonna
be
be active.
somebody jumping on top of Optimus's shoulder and then jumping at a Decepticon, being like, "Gah, gah, 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 gah," blah, blah,
That
blah, blah,
or
with like
Optimus
swords and
throwing
shit.
them.
Yeah,
to one,
right. Yeah,
like,
yeah. Just cool stuff like that.
They're
where
not
it's
hanging
like,
in the background.
you really can,
doing nothing.
and even if it's CG, I don't care. Like it's just make.
Make it
Let's
look
just
badass.
go. If we're gonna go stupid crazy, let's go crazy.
Go full stupid crazy.
So yeah.
In the words of Robert Downey Jr. in Tropic Thunder, go full retard. And just go OD with it.
Yeah.
Don't leave him in the background like looking like a bunch of sissies. You know what I mean?
I think the quote is "Don't go full."
Exactly.
retard."
You never.
You always.
The quote is you never go full retard.
Always.
But yeah, this
All right.
211.
Severus Snape. Always.
I just got to tell one part that I just did not like about it was they got Scourge gets the key and he brings the key to Omicron.
He gets half the key.
Well, that's the whole thing. Where I'm like,
Oh.
all right, now, all right, something's gonna kick off, and he goes, "You idiot!"
yeah.
So
Sounds
you
like
have the key. I'm like, what?
Yeah.
You could, whatever.
Well, I also saw that coming because when the key is with the primals, you see it. You
I
see the
just-
outline. You see what it looks like.
yeah,
and-
I didn't. I didn't care.
You idiot.
That's what he said.
That's like literally a quote. He goes,
yeah,
"You
idiot."
moron," or whatever.
Well, yeah, and I
It
was
looks
like,
like
oh,
some. It sounded like some Green Lantern.
just spit it back
Final
out at him.
boss
Like, get the
bullshit,
f-
dude.
back there, dude.
My master, no.
All right, you're just a bitch. Getting
I'm hungry. Hurry up.
Gobble,
whatever.
gobble, motherfucker.
So yeah, that was just like,
Transformers, 6 out of 10.
More than meets the eye.
6 out of
Not
10.
bad. 6 out of 10 is a good
It's
Transformer
yeah,
movie,
it like
man.
it's you sit down, you watch it, whatever.
Yeah.
It's fine.
It's a movie.
It's a movie. Cling
Jesus
clang,
Christ.
bang boom.
yeah.
Wham, wham, wham,
Transformers transforming.
Don't call it a comeback. Nah, it is somewhat of a comeback, like you said with
Yeah,
GI Joe.
it's
That's
a step
the
in the
only
right direction.
intriguing part for me is like, how are they going to implement?
Yeah,
this?
exactly. Yeah, and I'm like
Fair.
that is something that you show me a trailer with people, zipping around on Transformers, riding in Optimus, and then being like he transforms and he dives out the window with like 2 katanas, and oh man, that could be badass, dude.
Yep.
Hire us. We've
Yeah,
been,
right.
Yeah, for
we've
real.
been saying it for years.
all
Don't
Suckers in
call it a
fear.
comeback.
Putting
Let's-
suckers in fear.
Let's run a